On the third Sunday of Advent, we light the candle of joy on our Advent wreath, that we may join with St. Pope John Paul II and pray, Mary, most holy, Woman of the Eucharist and Virgin of Advent, encourage us while we wait for the Lord, sharing our time and energies with those in need, and prepare us all to joyfully welcome Christ's coming and to celebrate worthily His sacramental presence in the mystery of the Eucharist. Amen.
As we think of joy, certain images come immediately to mind. A 3 or 4-year-old doing cartwheels, or a babbling stream brimming over as it flows, or a lamb frolicking in the fields with boundless energy. That is the joy that comes from integrity. In the public life of Jesus, there were always clashes with the scribes and the Pharisees. These were apparently good people wanting to keep the Torah and tradition. But they were constantly seeking to find a way to trap Jesus. There was no integrity and consequently no joy. They would be incapable of cartwheels or frolicking anywhere, even figuratively. However, the integrity of the child, the stream, and the lamb are temporary. The child will grow up and have to make choices. The stream will get polluted as it runs through its course. The lamb will end up as a lamb chop on somebody's plate. Despite our life experiences, we light this candle of joy in this third week of Advent. We are encouraged by Isaiah to rejoice with joy and singing. The celebrant is encouraged to exchange the usual Advent purple for rose-colored vestments in anticipation of the joy of Christmas. So what is that joy which is everlasting? It seems easier to say what joy is not than what constitutes joy. Joy is a surprise. Joy comes because of another virtue or action. It cannot be bought, sought, or created. Joy will not be found in a life of entitlement which seems prevalent today. When we demand from others that they meet our needs, bring order from our chaos, rescue us from our impetuosity, we will never encounter joy. We confuse joy with the TGIF mentality. Thank God it's Friday. Now I can let off steam. After a week of stress, deadlines, worries, emotional and financial ups and downs, we think we can find joy by partying. This will cheer us up. It may, but it will not bring joy. The second misconception of joy is that it cannot coexist with sadness, pain, or difficulties. While we go through these challenges, we will not say that we are in joy. Yet, as we work through these ups and downs of life, keeping our dignity through tensions and hardships, we suddenly realize that we have a deep and intense joy down in our hearts. Jesus must have felt that on the cross when He realized that the will of the Father, which He had come to do, was now accomplished. He could rejoice through parched lips while in pain, but there was joy in the depths of His heart. The prayer of St. Francis of Assisi says it so beautifully. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is sadness, let me sow joy. You are invited to join us this week as we explore the following themes. Monday, joy and achievement. Tuesday, joy and peace. Wednesday, joy and finding a lost treasure. Thursday, joy and forgiveness. Friday, joy and understanding. Saturday, joy and selflessness. Welcome to the third week of Advent as we light the candle of joy and await the coming of the Lord.